Now, people love to say this one line: women have everything nowadays. What are you even fighting for? It's everywhere. In comment sections, in debates, even in casual conversations. It's everywhere. And honestly, I find that comment quite fascinating because it tells me one thing: that a lot of people don't know what feminism is and why we're still fighting. That a lot of people genuinely don't understand what feminism fights for today. I don't blame them fully. Often the loudest voices online aren't always the most accurate. So in this video, I will break it down very clearly. What feminism has achieved, what we're still fighting for, why the job isn't finished by a long shot, and why women have everything now just quite frankly isn't true. So let's get into it. Here's the first thing that people misunderstand. Just because something is legal doesn't mean it's accessible. Just because rights exist doesn't mean it's respected. Just because discrimination is illegal doesn't mean it's stopped. If solving inequality was as simple as passing a law, we'd be done already. But the world doesn't work like that. You can have the right to vote and still be pressured, be manipulated, and misinformed. You can have the right to work, but still face sexist hiring, face pay discrimination, and career penalties for becoming a parent. You can have the right to bodily autonomy, but still struggle to access basic reproductive healthcare. Legal equality is like installing a door. Lived equality is whether that door is unlocked, reachable, and safe to walk through. And right now, a lot of those doors are still half closed. Let's talk about safety. Something people love to brush over. Because yes, women can vote, yes, women can work, yes, women can drive, but women also live in a world where domestic violence is one of the leading causes of death for women globally. Most women who experience sexual violence never see justice. Conviction rates for rape in a lot of countries are shockingly low, most in the single digits. Women are harassed constantly at work, online, on the streets, at home. This isn't ancient history, this isn't a back then, this is now. And if someone truly thinks that feminism is irrelevant, I always ask, show me a country where women are safe. Really safe. Safe without conditions. Because I haven't found one. Let's talk about women's health. Because this is one of the most under-discussed reasons why feminism still exists. We live in a world where endometriosis affects 1 in 10 women, yet it takes an average of 7 to 10 years to diagnose. PCOS affects millions, and many are dismissed as just hormonal. PMDD is debilitating but under-researched. Menopause support is inconsistent and often non-existent. Most medical research prioritise the male body as the default. Women's pain is taken less seriously. Women's symptoms are dismissed more often. Women's health conditions receive a fraction of the funding. This isn't a rant. This is simply just data. Feminism is about demanding evidence-based, modern healthcare for half the population. Anyone who thinks everything is equal now should spend 20 minutes looking at how women's medical conditions are misdiagnosed, underfunded, and shrugged off. We're fighting for very basic scientific accuracy and equal medical attention. And another reason feminism is far from over: money. Even when the pay is equal on paper, inequality shows up everywhere else. The motherhood penalty. Women lose income having kids, while men often gain. The unpaid labour gap. Women do the majority of unpaid care, housework, and emotional labour. Occupational segregation. Jobs dominated by women are undervalued and underpaid. pension gap. Women retire with significantly less money than men. People love to say, just choose a better job. Cool, but why are the jobs dominated by women systematically paid less? Why is care, the foundation of society, treated as low value? Feminism is about pointing out the economic structure that disadvantages women from every angle. Even if laws magically fixed everything, which they don't, we'd still be dealing with internalized sexism, gendered expectations, harassment, beauty standards, image pressure, relationship double standards, misogyny, and the constant policing of how women should behave. Culture shapes our lives just as much as laws do. And culturally, we still have a very long way to go. A world where women can technically do everything is not the same as a world where women are respected, women are safe, where women are taken seriously, where women are heard, where women are supported, and free from constant scrutiny. Feminism exists because social equality hasn't caught up to legal equality. The idea that women have everything now just completely ignores the reality women actually live in. And when people say feminism is over, women already won, there's nothing left to fight for. They're not pointing out a good argument. They're demonstrating a lack of awareness. Feminism isn't a club, it's not a trend, it's not about hating men or seeking superiority. It's a global movement dedicated to something so simple: creating a world where women can live safely, equally, and freely. Not just legally, but every aspect of life. And until that world exists fully, consistently, for all women, the fight isn't over. Hopefully this gives you a clearer picture of why feminism is still needed, why it still matters. Hit like if you want. If you've got a thought, drop them in the comments. If you want more videos like this about feminism, about women, or I also do videos about true crime. And subscribe if you want. You can stick around if you want, because I'm just getting started with all of this. So yeah, I'm Tasmania, and I will see you in the next one.